So you're telling me that I can actually make the 3 ores just from crushed stone? That's exactly what that's telling me. Wow! Welcome back, everybody, to Alpha 8. Empyrion, that is. Empyrion Alpha 8. And you stay away from me. So we're going to pick up, again, right where we left off. So I finished making my armor station, and then I realized that I can't actually put it down unless I have base blocks to put it on. So I went ahead and made myself a base starter and a couple of concrete blocks. And we're just going to plop those down long enough to put the armor station down so that we can then put some armor on. I might not even actually need the concrete blocks, but let's see. Let's just make a ramp block, which is this one. Okay, and then we should be able to set the armor station down. It's really, I'm just going to say this, okay? It's really silly that I have to go to all this trouble just to put my armor on. You know, I'm just going to throw that out there. But it is what it is. Oh, look at us in our armor. Absolutely wonderful. Very cool. We have a jetpack. We can breathe underwater. We have a little more protection from physical damage and from heat and cold. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's pick this back up. Oh, I guess, do we need a multi? We need a multi-tool to pick this up, don't we? Well, you know what? We need a multi-tool anyways. Let's make one. So to make a multi-tool, we need electronics and optical fiber. There's the electronics and the optical fiber. I think we need, yeah, silicon. So, I wonder, does the multi-tool also harvest stones? I don't remember if it does or not. Dude, you stay away from me. I don't know if those guys get hostile if you get too close to them or not, but I want to find out because they can actually do some damage. We need to make some food here too. Back off, dude. This is my area for now. I will be packing up and leaving here quickly. But until I do, you guys keep your distance. Okay, so that's the multi-tool. Now, just out of curiosity, repair, change and rotate, upgrade, salvage, retrieve blocks. Oh, they changed that. Yeah, that's actually better wording because it makes a little more sense than the old wording did. But it also answers my question. I cannot use this to mine stones. Oh, now, you know what we need now? We need fuel for this doggone thing. Nothing's ever easy, man. So now we need a multi-charge. Do we have what we need to make a multi-charge? We need promethium pellets. We have 0 promethium. So it looks to me like this is staying here. Because I have no way to pick it up. Maybe we will come back at a later point in time and retrieve this. So, that being the case, will it stay marked? Yeah, it'll probably actually stay marked. But you know what? Let's go ahead and do a waypoint anyway. So we will call this our armor... Whoops. We'll call this our armor station. Whoop. And at a later point in time when I am able to do so, we will come back and we'll retrieve this stuff. This stuff will just get the components, but we can actually get that back whole. We just need a charge for our drill, which we don't currently have. You know, too, I wonder if I should just... These are so easy to make. I think I'm going to chuck these and that just to save a little bit of inventory space, because we're getting kind of full up here. Yes, we are. Do eggs perish? Yes, they do. Alright, so stuff perishes relatively quickly, but it's also relatively abundant too, so let's head on to the crash site. I'm going to hop off here and grab this. We have enough stuff to make another one of these? Yeah, we do. So it's fairly easy. Well, it is. No, it is. It's actually easy to make those protein bars, but they don't give you a lot of food, so they're, you know, they are definitely getting us by for now. But we're gonna want to find better food later on. Let's just keep trucking. If I find a the herbal leaves. Oh, and this stuff too is pretty rare. I haven't seen a lot of this, so we'll stop and pick that. We might as well grab the alien honey, or alien worm, since we're right here. And some mushrooms. Okay, what was it again? I keep forgetting. Herbal leaves and plant protein to make this stuff. Or I can just take mushrooms straight up to deal with poisonous bite, but then it's going to hurt my stomach. Alright. Pretty foggy out today. But the world looks pretty decent, you know, for random gin. It doesn't look bad at all. Nice lush forests. We are in a foggy forest. Is it foggy all the time, or is it just the way it is right at the moment? At least we don't have to worry about fuel for our motorcycle. I guess we probably have. It's probably powered by some kind of fusion source or something, would be my guess. Alright, almost there. At the wreckage, so we can do this first leg of the Robinson Protocol. And an iron deposit. Excellent. Okay. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or we just lucked out, but that's good. Good to know. And a copper deposit. Nice. Can we also get a silicon deposit? Oh, that stuff, this stuff we can use to make the vegetable stuff. Oh, look, okay, that's the first time we've seen the Parasalapa Soraphosaurus. However, oh, good, this is what I was looking for. The herbal leaf stuff. Let's pick all of this. That used to be called eggplant. Let's pick all of this, and then there was a couple of things we needed the herbal leaves for to make. So let's plop this down. Go to the medicines. Yeah, the antitoxic. So let's throw this in there. The herbal leaves. Let's just throw all of this stuff in here. Do we get... Okay, that's good against indigestion. But we already have one of those. I'd like to make this, but now I'm out of plant protein. Alright, let's go grab some of that really quick. That's some of the easier stuff to find. My constructor will stay marked on the map, I hope, so I don't lose it. That would suck. Okay, just need to find a couple things of plant protein. Those are buds. So these guys should run away if I get too close to them now. Alright. That was a little clunky, but I suppose it's working. The animations need a little more work, though. Silicon deposit. Excellent. So we found an iron, a copper, and a silicon. I wonder if that just happens because of the Robinson Protocol. I'm not complaining if it does. It's awesome. So we just found our 3 principal ores. Okay, search through the wreckage. Whoa, 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 whoa! Spider! Spider! Not good. Search the wreckage and pick up everything you can find. There should be a locker, container, or cylinder inside which holds useful stuff for all of you. Note, at first player 1 empties locker, the second player can grab his stuff. Container will not store your equipment. Second player opening the device will delete anything left inside. What? At first player 1 empties locker. Whoa, 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 spider, spider. And then second player... I guess it doesn't matter because I'm by myself, but apparently there's something you gotta be careful with if you have multiple people doing this. Okay, there's some plant protein. And some copper. So let's grab this. That damn spider's still after me. Oh, yeah. Yep. Get on the bike, quick. They're quiet. They're quiet. Alright, let's go back. There's a bunch of copper there. More of the fruit things. Well, let's just go back to our constructor here. Come on, turn. Turn. You know you can do it. There we are. And we'll pop the protein in there. And what I wanted to make was this, or if we get poisoned. And I guess at some point we're probably going to need this as well. But we're going to need more plant protein for that. And spiders, that was like a big old mosquito. Spiders were, it was a little bit of a hassle. Okay, good. So we got that now. Or if we get poisoned. I'd rather... Oh, we could still make this. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Good. So now we have something if we get radiation sickness, or burn, I guess it's called. We got something if we get poison or dermal parasite. I think what I want to do, too, is let's put all of our meds kind of up on this second row here, so I'm not hunting for them in the menu if I'm about to die. And because the bandages don't give us health, there's no point in really keeping those on the toolbar either. Okay, cool. So now, our health items are basically, we know to look on the second row for our health items. And we have at least one thing for each potential status effect that we can come across. Now, let's go to the food. And this stuff will heal us, the vegetable juice. So let's make a couple of those. Because we, well, no, I guess our health is... We must have taken a little bit of a nip from one of the spiders. I forgot we died, so our health came back when we died. So we're in pretty good shape there. This we will keep on our toolbar. It has a perish time of 69. So that's a relatively reasonably long time, I guess. I don't know. And then we can eat these straight up, too, for indigestion. And doing so, I'm guessing, is not going to give us indigestion, as is the spices. Excuse me. Alright, let's head on back and check out the thingy here. The wreckage, yeah. Oh, there's some more spice. Where did it go? Oh, over here. Got that. Hopefully those spiders took a hike and they're not hanging out by the wreckage. Okay. What can we find here? So we're supposed to look inside of a locker. It said. Personal cargo box, is that what they mean? Oh, nice, okay. We'll take the water and fiber plant sprout purely durian. Oh, so they changed all that too, very cool. We don't really need these things because unless do they stack? No, they don't stack. I think I'm just going to leave those in there because I don't have room for them. I have no room for them. But here's the thing, though. It might behoove us to actually stay in this area and maybe set up our first base around here just because we got those 3 deposits. The one thing that we don't have, though, is we don't have any promethium. And we're going to need that. So, You know what we probably should do is maybe we should go diving again, now that we have our helmet, and see if we can find some promethium under the water. But that's cool because we got those 3 deposits very close to each other. I don't know if this wreckage will stay marked, so we're gonna put a waypoint there. And I think we'll do that. Let's go jump in the water and see if we can find some promethium pellets. Underneath. So we want to go west, and then we'll come back here. I don't know if we'll build the base in this exact spot, but somewhere around here near these deposits probably is not a bad spot for us to start with for our first base. We want to go this direction. The water is west. These planets definitely, you can tell, they're definitely so much larger than they used to be. I mean, just the distance it took me to get from the wreckage to here would have been almost, well, yeah, I'm not going to say all the way, but close to maybe halfway across one of the hemispheres on the other planet. And on this one, we've just covered that much distance. So, okay, let's see if we can find ourselves... It's dark under here. If we can find ourselves some promethium down here. Nice. That would be nice. Well, we can also find, we'll get some more alien thorn and some seaweed too while we're down here. I wonder why it's so dark looking. It is, it's still daytime, right? Oh, I wonder if it's because of the fog. I'll bet you that's what it is. Probably because of the fog. That looks kind of like a kelpish type of plant, alright. Vegetation's a lot thicker down here. More thicker now than it used to be. Look at all the seaweed, too. This stuff used to be so hard to find, and now it's like all over the place. And that's plant protein on top of that. Very good. All right, I wonder if we should have probably dropped a few things off at the base there. Wow. So here's the thing I'm thinking, what a huge and super easy source of plant protein, the seaweed. So, maybe building a base right next to the water is a good idea. It's like all over the place down here. There's some more pentaxid. Not something we really need right now, but we'll go ahead and pick it. What we're looking for is promethium. And in Alpha 7, anyway, there were promethium stones under the water. I wonder if they've removed those here in Alpha. If nothing else... Oh, yeah, see, we're getting XP for picking this, too. If nothing else, though, I mean, we can make a whole mess of protein bars, because once they're made into protein bars, they don't spoil. That'll keep our food situation under control for a while. Can we get a bunch of those cooking up right now? Yeah. I kind of like this whole suit constructor idea. It's kind of neat. Oh, you know what else we should probably do, too, is... Let's actually throw our normal constructor down, since we're getting a bunch of plant protein. And let's see if we can make any more of the meds. Wow, it's kind of hard to see, isn't it? So if we put all of that stuff in there, and we put the protein in there, okay, we can make... What does this do? Durable burn, frostbite, open wound. Oh, okay. That works for open wound. And bandages work for open wound. Herbal leaves and plant protein. This takes plant fibers and plant protein. So this is cheaper to make, so probably would not be a good idea to use this. But let's make another one of those too. For open wound, if we have bandages. And we're out of herbal leaves. So herbal leaves are pretty important for a lot of the medicines, it looks like. Which doesn't surprise me, of course. Oh, yeah, we need food. Let's go ahead and take some. Thank goodness we can eat in the water. Otherwise, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Alright, so we have a couple of stomach pills. Wouldn't mind getting a couple more of those, but we'll get that stocked up. And, you know, I can see that we're going to have to carry that stuff around with us all the time, pretty much. This is going to be normal inventory items. You know, pretty much all the time. Let's put those right there. How's our parish time? 67? Okay. I'm using that more for, as a kind of like a health tonic than for any other reason. So we'll pick some more plant protein. But yeah, this is fantastic. So as soon as you can get yourself some armor and, you know, therefore can breathe underwater, and just find some water, come down here, pick plant protein like crazy. You'll get the plant protein, so you can make the protein bars and the other stuff, and you'll get XP. And it looks like it's kind of a good little thing to do in the early game. This stuff, seaweed used to be such a pain in the butt to find in Alpha 7. Particularly on Taladar. I remember like going all over under the water on Season 2 of Alpha 7 when we were doing Taladar looking for seaweed, and I just wasn't finding it anywhere. Now it's just like growing like weeds. Well, because it is weed, seaweed. But you know what I'm not seeing is any pentaxid stones. So we're going to have to figure out where and how get pentaxid. And, you know, maybe it's like anything else. Maybe it's just another ore deposit that we'll have to stumble across. Or maybe the Robinson Protocol, when we do the next part of that, it'll tell us how to find that. Wait and see. Well, that gives us alien plasma. See, that used to be alien thorn. But they've changed that as well. Interesting. I always kind of thought it was a little bizarre that, you know, there were several different, very different plants in older versions of the game that were all still just alien thorn. You know? It's like, okay. So that's T6 alien plasma now. Very nice. Okay, it's good to know. Here's some more pentaxid. Damn, it's getting low. Well, Alright, I'm not seeing any promethium stones, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, it's still possible that there could be some down here, because they... But usually when you found, you know, pentaxid, you also found a couple of promethium. In fact, promethium stones were more plentiful than the pentaxid was. So I'm based upon that, I'm guessing that they no longer have them on the bottom of the sea, at least not on this planet. Which is a bummer, but it is what it is. We can use biofuel. At least we could in Alpha 7, so I'm assuming we still can here in Alpha 8. We can use biofuel to fuel a base. So maybe what we're gonna have to do is just cut a whole mess of trees down, make a whole crap ton of fiber, and then get some biofuel production. We have that second constructor now that we found in the wreckage, so we can maybe dedicate that just to making fuel. So I think that's what we're going to do. To get ourselves going and get our first base started. And it's nice to know that we have an abundant source of plant protein down here just under the sea, right off the shore. And T6 plasma too, which I imagine we need for something. You used to need that for the medipacks, and maybe you still do. We'll see how that turns out. So let's head back to shore, and it's pretty much getting close to time for us to wrap up this episode. It's past midnight anyway, so I need to go to bed. But this is fun. I'm really enjoying this so far. And digging the changes. Haven't run into anything really super buggy, which is a good thing. Elion Studio said that to expect bugs and balancing issues, and that they will work on those as we come across them. There was one kind of buggy thing that we ran into earlier. I can't remember what it was now. If I think about it, then I'll let them know. I'll do a little report thing, but I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. So let's pick this, or harvest rather, the silicon. So yeah, I guess the thing is do we want to actually set up our first base here? Well, I think the answer to that is yes. It's not necessarily going to be, our main base, but we will set up a base near the wreckage here. We might even use the wreckage as part of the base. We're near water, so we know we can go down there to get plant protein and T6 plasma if that's something we're going to need fairly soon. Plenty of trees around for wood to make fiber, to make fuel. The plains are right out that way where we can go and get the aloe vera or the herbal leaves. So I think this is a pretty good spot, all things said, to do our first base. It'll probably just be a small base. It'll probably be like more of an outpost ultimately, than our main base. Because we've got lots of planet here, guys. Lots of planet to explore. And so, we'll keep our eye open for the best spot to do our main build on this planet when that time comes. But I think this is a good spot to get started just because, again, we got the 3 ore deposits nearby. So that's going to be the plan. That's going to be the plan for the next episode. Is that we are going to get started on our first base. And we're going to be working on mining out these deposits. And go from there. And I will continue to work on the Robinson Protocol. We'll do that all the way through. That's my plan anyway. To do that. So yeah, if we could actually just convert this whole thing into our starter base if we wanted to. I mean, It's not... It doesn't look like it's completely level, though. That's the one reason why I wouldn't do it. Plus the fact that, you know, once we get enough... well, yeah, we can't really use our multi-tool. We can use this multi-tool, I guess. Oh, there goes the timer. We can't really use our main multi-tool until we find Promethium, so... Because I was going to say maybe we could take this thing apart and get the resources, but that might not be worth the effort for the time being. But it's not a bad spot, though. I mean, we'll just set up some blocks right next to this thing, I think, and just build our own little base. I guess this was a ship, right? Interesting looking thing. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, consider hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel. And be aware that I do stream on Twitch several times a week, and you can find my Twitch channel in the About section of my YouTube channel. I'd be glad to have you guys come by and say hi during a live stream. So I think that's about it, guys. When we come back in the next episode, we'll get started on our first base. I'll see you then. Bye. Hey guys, just a real quick thing here. I went to log off and the game told me I hadn't completed the Robinson Protocol and that I would have to start it over if I logged off. So, and the reason for that is because I hadn't actually completely looted these containers. So I just wanted to show you what happens when you do that. It's basically just telling me, you know, now to use the portable constructor and make a drill and that sort of thing. Stuff we already know, but it is kind of designed as a tutorial for people who might be new to the game and who would have come straight here. That being said, though, that was a very long journey to get here, too. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Notice, too, that it says that I have to manually activate the next part of the mission, which is this tower thing. So that's something we'll definitely be working on in the next episode. So what I did was I put my first constructor down here, and now I have it cooking up fiber and biofuel. So with this constructor, they're going to be dedicated to doing that, and then we'll put the new constructor down next to it, and then we'll use this one, you know, to make stuff. So in fact, we could even probably just get started with cooking up the ores. It doesn't look like we have any. Doesn't look like we have any copper ore left. We do have a couple ingots though. So yeah, we'll use this one, you know, for whatever else we need to do, and the other one is just pretty much going to be dedicated to fuel because we're going to need that fuel for the base once we get the thing started up. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, and let's... why iron ore, crushed stone? Oh, so you have to have crushed stone to make the ores now. Really? Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess I don't have any. Oh yeah, I do. I got crushed stone right there. That's new. I guess they needed. I guess they needed some another use for crushed stone because we get so much of it. So, all right. So let's make a bunch of ores. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What? Wait. I'm confused. You're telling me... See, I wanted to make ingots. You're telling me that I can actually make the 3 ores just from crushed stone? That's exactly what that's telling me. Wow. Okay. I guess that's... I guess they're basing that on the fact that there's probably trace minerals of these ores in crushed stone, and just because this is in the future and it's all sci-fi that they've found some way to replicate, like Star Trek kind of thing, the ores from there. But that's actually huge. I had no idea you could do that. Because, I mean, you know, think about how much crushed stone you get when you play this game. You have it coming out your ears, and now you can actually convert it into ores? That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I'm not going to lie. That's awesome. Shoot, we don't... based upon that, we don't even need to mine any deposits. Just get a bunch of stone. Huh. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what then. Let's How come I can't take that out of there? Oh, because that's the cube. What I actually had intended to do, and I was just having an old guy moment here, is making... Here, let's take that out. I just wanted to make ingots, so I'm doing something in this constructor. And I'm still like tripping on that though. That is just bizarre that we can actually do that. It takes a fair amount of it though to do it, but you can. I should have actually made copper because it looks like copper's the most expensive one to make from the crushed stone. But that's good to know. That's good to know. So there you have it. Crushed stone makes ingots. Ingots. Really cool information there. So let's put all this other stuff in here. Excuse me. That's component type of items. I guess we'll just put all this in here now too because it'll free up space in our inventory. The gold ore and the spoiled food and the plasma. That's really neat. We are going to need to make another base block, but anyway, I'm not supposed to be doing another episode here. I just wanted to bring you guys back and show you the Robinson thing, and then we discovered something very cool in the process. I had no idea that you could use crushed stone to make ore. Super cool. All right, anyway, I'm out of here now. So you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.